911, what's your emergency?
Hey, I have an emergency. Can you put an APB out on the people that told me I was tripping when I told them Roll on Netflix is going down the drain? Can you put an APB out on the people that told me this is the Paul Levesque era? This is the greatest era ever? Bull crap! Now it's Saturday and it's nice outside. I'm supposed to be on the beach with my feet in the sand. I'm supposed to be out there talking, trying to grab one of the good old BBWs that I like. But instead, I'm forced to bring you good people the news about how Raw on Netflix is an unmitigated disaster. Now, not to pat myself on the back too much, but man, I remind myself of one of the guys that tried to warn the captain of the Titanic, hey buddy, an iceberg is coming. You might want to make a U-turn. I tried to warn you, Paul Levesque. I tried to warn you, Ari Emanuel. You didn't listen. So now we have something you call a shit show. And this is how it goes, right? You could try to milk the fans all you want, right? You could get all the bots to do all the eating and all the singing. Netflix doesn't give a shit about that. Now, shout out to ringsidenews.com for this information. They came out with an article. It says, according to Dave Meltzer on the Wrestling Observer Radio, the streaming giant might already be questioning whether weekly live wrestling fits the way their platform operates. Viewership has dipped since the switch, and the concerns are growing, and they're quite frankly getting pissed off. They want results. They want creative. When they're going on Netflix and they see a product they paid billions of dollars for, not even reaching their top 10, it's like, what did we pay for? We paid for the same program you was just doing on USA and Fox? What? And the crazy part is, it's not even the same program. It's actually worse. This is the biggest robbery in the United States of America. See, the thing about Netflix, people like to be entertained. You have great documentaries here and there. You got great TV shows here and there. Netflix isn't used to such a mediocre product. Week after week after week after week, the same crap. We're done with the singing. We're done with the eating. We want some substantial, compelling storylines now, Triple H. Y'all don't understand, as a grown man, I sometimes get into depression. I ask the heavens, like, why? What have I done to deserve this? 3 hours SmackDown? 2.5 hours of Raw on Netflix? No WrestleMania 42? What did I do? It gets depressing. Y'all have to understand, I'm almost 40. I didn't start watching wrestling last week or last year. I didn't start watching wrestling 5 years ago. I've been watching wrestling. I could be some of you dudes' fathers, and I'm not even joking. I've been watching wrestling before you was even conceived in your father's nutsack. You can't tell me nothing about this shit. This is all I do. This is all I watch. I have absolutely no life. Obviously, if I'm watching 3 hour SmackDown, PLEs, and all this other crap. I know what I'm talking about. I know what it looks like when WWE has a great product. Look at my old videos. That's why when I was putting over the whole WrestleMania 40 build, the Final Boss build, Cody Rhodes story, all of that I was putting over. Dave Meltzer also says Netflix has it out after 5 years, so the next 4.5 years will determine whether they're going to re-up or not. They're paying a lot. I don't think it's worth it right now, but maybe they're looking at the future, like being on Netflix in 5 years might be better than being on cable in 5 years, but it don't really matter if it's 5 years or 55 years when the creative sucks. It is going to be hard to keep fans engaged. It is going to be hard to keep the casual fan to even click on anything WWE creative. Meltzer also states the Friday number was very bad. It's a message, but it's only 1 week, and it's also an episode with a weird card, so I don't want to go crazy on it. Well, Dave, I'm going to go crazy. I don't even care about the rest of the crap he's talking about. It wasn't just that 1 week, sir. Where have you been, David? Raw on Netflix sucks since the premiere. I could tell when WWE is in a very dangerous state. I was there when it was 83 weeks straight. A guy named Eric Bischoff kicked Vince McMahon's ass. I was there. I was on WWF side scared shitless. That was back then when you had to pick a channel, either USA or TNT, either WCW Nitro or WWF Raw. I was there. You can't tell me shit. I know for a fact when WWE Creative is phoning it in. I know when it looks like when they're not giving no effort. I'm so happy this news is coming down because now WWE has the fire under their ass. TKO, $3 billion plus in debt and counting. You thought y'all was really gonna get away with this crap? Releasing R-Truth. Giving Karrion Kross a hard time renegotiating. Acting like Roman Reigns after he made you billions. Acting like this man ain't worth $15 million a year. Are you serious? But you want to go give the higher execs $15 million bonuses a year when it's the professional wrestlers that's going out there busting their ass, fighting hurt, dealing with bullshit creative politics. The professional wrestlers should be the focal point. Because without them, what y'all want to see? People like me wrestle? No. I might could cut a good promo. I might could be entertaining here and there. But it's the dudes that's in that fucking ring night in, night out, blood, sweat, and tears. We gotta treat them like fucking humans, not like animals where you just discard them when you want. This ain't your little Pokemon's card or WWE collector's card. Collector my ass. Who the fuck wants a baseball card with a wrestler in their underwear on it? No, I just want good creative. I just want good compelling storylines. Paul Levesque, Ari Emanuel, The Rock, Mr. Maui. Is that too much to ask for? I guess it is. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about that, man. This is some groundbreaking news. It's crazy when you could go back and look at the videos and I call it like I could see the future. I call it like a psychic. I call it like it's a movie I've seen 100,000 times. You know, like Friday or one of the movies we just seen a billion times. I called it like I've seen it before. Now, everybody, especially if you're a part of WWE Creative and you listen, there's no need to panic. I know there's a lot going on. You got TKO breathing down your neck. You got AEW on the heels of All In. You have a lot going on. Now Netflix is giving you a problem. Let's just slow it down. I was there when Vince McMahon turned the tide on WCW after 83 weeks getting his ass kicked. I'm gonna give you the blueprint right now. The blueprint is when you go in that fucking room and you have 200 writers, you cut about 197 of them. Leave it up to 1, 2, 3 writers. And if you ask me, I think you should cut everybody. I think you should give people like JD from NY a call. I think you should give people like Vince Russo a call. I think you should give people that's online and that actually knows what they're talking about. And I would say give me a call, but I'm telling you right now, I'm flipping the desk over. I'm Stone Cold Steve Austin, stuttering Paul Levesque. I'm raising some hell, man. I'm going in there with Steve Weisers. I might get fired the first hour. So I'm not gonna waste your time with that. But listen, you have to just give effort on the storyline. That's all we want. The expectations are very low. Remember one of the videos I said my expectations are as low as a crackhead credit score? Yeah, it's that low. You don't have much you need to do. Just give a little bit of effort, a little bit of storylines. SmackDown was mid because it was some new things implemented. It could all be so simple. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about this. My Saturday is chalked because before I get done editing this, I'm not even gonna wait. I'm gonna drop this as soon as I edit it. And when I get done editing this, we got money in the stack. So I gotta go to Walmart and Target and I gotta find air fresheners. I gotta find candles. I gotta find bleach, Clorox. Hopefully I don't have to use it. Hopefully WWE could put on a okay PLE that I'll be happy with and I don't gotta go rant about and my neighbors complain at me. Yeah, I don't gotta go through all of that. I wanna be happy, I wanna enjoy the show. I'ma hit y'all later. It's Bobby Monsoon, 215, like, comment, subscribe. Bow!